You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These JET Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on in the world of travel?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's the holidays and people are traveling. It's a lot of things that are going on.
Yes.
Politically also.
Yes. You somewhere already, Evette.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a hotel. I am traveling.
Yes. You know, it's been a crazy week this week. We gonna have to go and we gonna have to give our girl Jasmine Crockett a big shout out right now.
Yes,
she has made the major announcement that she's running for the Senate.
Yes.
And why? Because her voice is big and we need it out there. So she represented our Dallas
girl.
Dallas Tarrant County. She is a true representative of the people.
Yeah, she has announced her candidacy for the U.S. Senate in Texas, entering a Democratic primary for the 2026 election cycle, which is just awesome. And we are so proud of her.
Yes.
And just like you say, she has the voice.
Yes.
Texas.
Yes.
And we are proud of her. We're celebrating her and we can't wait.
Yeah.
We can't wait.
Yeah, we need some change because, as we look at, our city, that we're in Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington area, and, we want to be represented. And I think it's a good move because over the course of the last few years, people have been running on from a Democratic ticket, but they have not been able to penetrate, what is needed. So I think it's a great switch off for her and Colin Allred to say she's going to run for the Senate. He's going to go back to the House. And Dallas is a kind of this huge melting pot, but we need to be represented now. I'm ready.
And she's been out there the last 6 months, just everywhere, and she's been really going up good and been the adversary against the president.
Yeah,
so that's the way she announced her candidacy with him going against her. So she's been really good this last few months. So
but
congratulations!
I love her saying living rent free in your head. Because when you're keeping her name on your tongue and in your mind, that means she's a force to be reckoned with. I don't think we've gotten this excited since Barack Obama. So I think that this is going to be a good thing that to happen for not only just Texas, but just, the United States. So I love to see it. But hey, I wanted to talk about, Dallas and Houston is the bomb, so let's do a debate here. I got a debate. What's best, Dallas or Houston?
Well, we already know you're going to say Houston.
I'm going to say Houston.
Say Dallas. I'm going to say Dallas. I know y'all Houston because y'all from Houston.
Because she haven't spent a whole lot of time in Houston.
Yes.
I've lived in Dallas for the past 13 years, so I'm going to say Dallas.
So what is the great thing? So what's the great thing about Dallas for you? What makes Dallas so good?
say the people. That's what I would say what makes Dallas so good for me. The people are so welcoming. I would also say what makes Dallas better than Houston for me is the weather. The weather is
Yeah.
crazy in Houston. The weather is more moderate in Dallas. So I say the weather. Now the
Right?
food,
Got tornadoes,
y'all be
snow.
that food in
They
Houston.
be having those hailstorms like crazy.
Yes.
But
But of
you know,
course she's gonna say that. Tina and I are from Houston, but we live in Dallas. So
yes.
but if you want to go and get some good food, you gotta come to Houston.
No, the food is better. The weather better in Dallas, but the food is better
Food,
in Houston.
You,
The food,
but the people are better in Houston. Look,
look,
Evette is out there in Houston now, and I mean, when you find a place of it's some good eats in Houston, you gotta go. And
if
it
you
be
want to
yeah,
eat,
bring us some
you
food
gotta
back.
go to
If
Houston.
that bring us some food back Thursday. Bring us some food back when you come back.
yeah,
I just went and got me like I'm not even gonna eat all of this, but I'm like I just went like crazy and just like went and got like because Houston has good food.
yes,
Dallas, the food is good sometimes or whatever, depending. But
Not as
Houston
good as
has the
Houston.
best food because I see people traveling and coming to Houston these
Yeah.
days just to eat.
yes.
Yes,
I
they
mean,
do.
they got whole foodie organizations like Houston Foodies, and people go there because they want to try brunch and all of these fancy restaurants. And what I like is that the people are nicer. And I don't care what you say, Jeanette, in Houston, they are more home-like. They make you feel like
Well,
welcoming.
I'm gonna say this: Dallas has more transplants. A lot of the
Yes.
people that live in Dallas, they are not
Yeah,
from.
they're not from Dallas. Yeah.
Yes.
People in Houston are from Houston.
Okay.
And that's because
Okay.
it's so great.
Or-
People don't want to leave.
Yeah.
It's so great in Houston. Nobody
Okay.
wants to leave Houston.
Okay.
That's
Well,
why,
I'll tell you one thing. The food is good in Houston. So that's why I'm telling you, Evette, when you leave out on Thursday, bring me some food back.
yes,
That food
yes.
that you
I'll
just
have to
showed me, bring me some of that back. Stop somewhere and give me some, bring me back some for Thursday.
Yeah. Yep. And they always say Texas is its own country. So I feel like we do live in we're the size of most small countries anyway. So I do feel like Texas itself is just a country of its own. The things that we do in Texas, it's always big, it's always massive. And even now we just celebrate, we're getting ready to host one of the largest soccer events in 2026 that out there. So, and it's here in the United States, but it's here in Texas.
Yeah. Everything is big
So
in Texas. So remember that.
everything is big in Texas. If you haven't been to Texas, then you have missed out. We've always talked about events like the rodeo and the state fair and all of the big college games and the great college teams. But Texas just has so much to offer, and I'm excited that I'm from Houston. I live in Dallas, and I can really kind of just go back between the both of them. 4 hours away by car.
I'll say one thing,
Yeah,
Tina, that
so
impressed me on Sunday for your birthday. We went to Cosm. That was
yes,
amazing. It was a sports complex, and we were at a place where we watched the Texans play the Chiefs.
it's
I was for the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Tina's Texans got us, and
Yes,
it was like we were actually there on the field. It was an
yes.
amazing
Tell me about it.
place.
I missed it. So how was it?
It was
Oh,
it
it
was
was
wonderful. I mean, it was amazing. That was my first time at Cosm. Tina, I think she had been there before.
yeah,
Amazing. Like you are on
yeah,
the field. The seating,
yes,
and we were able to go to different places.
yes,
There's 3 floors. The second floor we were at, there was one spot, the view wasn't the best, but that first floor and the third floor,
yes,
literally in certain spots, it was. And I've
yes.
been at the Chiefs game. It
And
was
you
like
felt
I
like you
was
were
on the
sitting on the
field.
50-yard line.
It was like I was on
You
the
felt
field.
that way.
Yes.
And I mean, and the
Yes.
way the concept is, I don't know, we've heard of the Sphere in Vegas, but it's kind of
Yeah.
like this it's an interactive experience. So
Okay.
you're literally like sitting behind the team, you're sitting behind the
Yeah.
coach, then you're looking right at the quarterbacks when they're throwing
Yes.
it's like you're right there. So what
Right
I
there on the
do like
field.
about them, what I
Okay.
do like about them mostly is going to Cosm, you can pay like a set fee, like, really reasonable just to get in. And if you get in there early, you can go sit where you want in the general seating area, which is what we did, even though I had paid for, a little reserved section in the hall. But in the hall, you're able to see multiple different screens, kind of like Texas Live. But when you go over in the dome, you're in a actual stadium with your own waitress, hostess. You can do your drinks, and then or you can go down at the bottom where you really look like you're on the field. So it was pretty cool to me.
So that's what it is, Evette. You have better views than you do at Texas Live. It's sort of like a dome where you feel like you're actually out on the field.
I mean,
so you get better views.
I know it's a difference. Yeah.
And I think what we should do in the summer, even though they don't have a lot of games, sports kind of technical, they have the best fire pit. I don't think you were able to kind of go outside. It was freezing cold now, but outside they have these big fire pits, and then they have games like you can play all the different, Zyngas and all the different types of game. And they have a bar out there, and then you're overlooking that area in the colony where the Ferris wheel is, and that junkyard. What's that place we went to? The truck yard. So you're overlooking it. So it's almost like you're, It's almost like you're on your wheel.
Do they have like concerts? Like, will they show a concert?
They don't have a concert, but they're showing things like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So they'll do like these interactive movies, and they have the Matrix, and I think they show things that have a lot of action and movement in it, and then it's really inactive. So you really feel like you're just sitting in the middle of the spaceship or sitting in the middle of the factory. So they have it's that interactive that the whatever this, I don't know, they must have like a drone there that's just kind of circling around and doing the feed for it, because it's a pretty cool setup. I think that's something that I wanted everybody to experience, because I went, but I'm just I'm a football watcher, and I didn't really walk. I walked around, but when you don't have anybody there with you, you just kind of sit down and eat and drink and watch your game. But it's just so many other things that you can do there, that even if you don't like sports, because remember the big loungy chairs, you can kind of lay out.
It's fun, it's chairs,
and you can watch a whole screen of something that ain't even the sports. So
and then there's a lot of games, and they have a DJ. Arcade games.
Yeah, and they have a live DJ. So between all the different sets, the DJ is playing some bumping music and things like that. So it's a pretty, and the thing about it with here in Dallas, it's only in 3 cities. I think LA, Dallas, and one other place. So it's not something that you can go in every city and see. So I think that's the unique thing about it also.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, we all about our sports here, and, but this is kind of a sports experience that, you like no other. So that's kind of one of those things that Dallas, that's what Dallas got. Dallas got that on Houston. But Houston, the Texans are there, and they go into the, they go into the playoffs in my mind.
Yeah.
The colony is just a nice place, period. With all kind of activities, a lot of different things that you can go and do. They got the big Ferris wheel. I don't know if there is no Ferris wheel in Houston that I know of. And Dallas has World Springs. There's a lot.
And they have Andretti's, and they have an Andretti there. I don't even know if they have an Andretti everywhere. I think they have one in Houston, but where you can actually get in a race car and just speed race.
Right. And there is an Andretti's by me also in Grand Prairie.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They got a big Andretti, lots of wine bars, and we this summer we were even able to spend time with concerts, because they have like a concert every week. Every a concert kind of in the park. You bring your chair, you sit up there. We did Juneteenth there. So a lot of stuff that we were able to do while we were at the colony. And it's the colony at Grandscape, and got a whole bunch of names, Nebraska Furniture Company or something like that. It's a whole bunch of names but it's the Colony, which is also considered like the North Dallas side.
Yes.
Again, just lots of things to do. I mean, we've talked about several things like the Christmas train. I think that even is going on now.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The train. Yeah, we've done that before, but the Christmas train goes through, and this kind of one of the, if you ain't buy a ticket, you're not going.
Right. Because it sells out quick. Once they put
Yes.
those tickets out there, if you don't grab a ticket, you're not going. You got to grab it like quick, because everybody want to get, it's a jazz, and they have like a band on there playing jazz music, and it's a Christmas style. They give you a charcuterie board. It's really, really neat.
Yes.
You think you in now?
Oh yeah.
There's also several pop-ups around, Christmas pop-ups around Dallas. Tina, when you want to go to one at the Henry, and then I think we went to one last year down at
at Chicken and Pickle, Chicken and
Virgin
Pickle.
Hotel.
They have the igloo.
Yeah.
They have the igloo at the Chicken and Pickle.
Yeah. And then you talk. There is a different igloo too. Also, so a lot of different things to do. They got wineries, wine. They have probably just as many wineries as Napa and some of the other places. So you can do wine tours, wine buses, wine trips. Jeanette lived down the street from a winery. So
we went there.
Yeah, and then
we went there about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and then you can go. They got whiskey places, vodka places,
and
you know what? We got to talk about our favorite place to go with for happy hour. That's Total Wine. I'm sorry, Total Wine. Don't be sleeping on Total Wine for happy hour.
We're going to the liquor store for happy hour,
girl. It's free too, and it's free, and you get to taste stuff that you normally wouldn't drink. And then you can buy a bottle and take it home.
For my birthday. We did, and then for your birthday here.
Wine, and we tasted all kind of some of everything.
Because y'all came back with those little already pre-mixed, bottles of deliciousness, and you can get all of these things. And you remember that really expensive tequila that cost like all this money, and they had the little shots of it, which I don't know if y'all said it was good or not. I don't think it was.
I didn't taste mine. I just wanted the bottle, so I just brought the bottle home.
You didn't taste it?
No, I didn't taste it.
Oh, it's a souvenir, huh? Kind of like this stuff I brought back from Italy. It's still sitting on the
shelf. Souvenir.
Awesome. It's
so
awesome.
What's going on in Houston, Evette, for Christmas? Are there any events there?
Oh, I'm sure they got a lot of events, but I mean, I haven't had time to actually really look. Up. So I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of things going on in Houston, but I'm just here, like for work. So I haven't had time to have entertainment, but I had to get me some of that good Houston food.
Yes, and that's the I know I'm pretty sure they got a lot of. I remember even growing up, they would have neighborhoods that always had like all these massive lighting displays, and even me growing up on my block, they the whole neighborhood would get together, and every house would decorate, and you can come up and down the neighborhood. So that was some of the great memories I had during the holidays in Houston.
They do have some in Dallas. I can say that does that. There is a big neighborhood. Darn, I can't think of the name of it. That's in Arlington, and that they give you the map and everything and tell you. Go all through there. Yeah.
And
exactly.
One year we went to a hotel, the hotel where you can see the state, the state of Texas.
That was the Marriott. The Marriott Marquis. The Marriott Marquis.
Yes.
And they have a big holiday event where they warmed up the area, and you can float on that. It's shaped, the pool is shaped like the state of Texas.
Like the state of Texas.
And so you can float. I did see that. I forgot to tell y'all about that. I know you just asked me, but they have warmed up that area some kind of way where you can actually float.
Now I know a lot of people. We did that. I remember that one year we went down there.
Yeah, it's all decorated in Christmas lights, and I know it's a little chilly outside or whatever, but they did something, and I don't know what they did or whatever. But you can rent a float and float
Okay, that's cool.
I remember a few years ago, even at the Star, I think it was the hotel, the Omni. The Omni did that at their pool area one year. So right there in the Star, you know, the Cowboys, you know, this is Cowboy Nation here. They do like a every Friday, Saturday night event, but they also the Omni Hotel was doing this different colored lights, and you can do something. And well, I don't know if you were getting in the pool and floating, but I definitely know they had it all heated up where you could just be hanging out and overlook the Star area.
Yeah.
But so,
but if we have a concert this weekend, ladies, we've got a concert.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we gotta make sure that we put that in the description.
Yeah,
Isley Brothers.
Isley Brothers.
Going to an all-white party.
Isley Brothers, all white. Get your white together. So we gonna be out there with old Ron Isley and the Isley Brothers. I think he may be one of the only ones, the original member that's gonna be there. Yeah. Maybe his brother.
And Evelyn Champagne King, I believe.
Oh, we finna go way back. We go way back. Evelyn Champagne King. That's like when I was a baby. But you know, we're gonna have us a good little time though.
We are gonna have a great time. And I can't wait to wear my new white outfit and got some new jewelry to wear with it. Yeah, I'm ready.
All righty then.
I'm just pulling something from my closet.
Oh yeah. You know, I wear white all the time, so I got a lot of white stuff.
I didn't have an outfit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all right. Look, hey, we're gonna make it do what it do. All righty, ladies. Well, you know what? We done talked about Houston versus Dallas, and Houston won.
And Jasmine Crockett, go Jasmine Crockett. We are rooting.
Go Jasmine Crockett. Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You've been putting it off and time is running out. You've got just a few weeks left to apply for the Minnesota Promise Act grants. The state has more than $60 million with an M, dollars to help small businesses in greater Minnesota and parts of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Now, hurry up and go to mnpromiseact.org to fill out the application. And listen, if you need help getting it completed, don't trip. They've got trained pros who can guide you through it. Make an appointment to get started today.
I drew you this year.
Oh, I love scratch games. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome, Tabitha.
They're so sparkly.
Festive, right?
You know it's a good gift when it's hard to let it go.
Kind of wish I drew myself.
Kind of glad you didn't.
Holiday scratch games from the Minnesota Lottery are great to give and even better to get.
So thoughtful.
I know.
Hey, it's your girl Shaletta. Are you over there running low on your insulin supply and worried how you're going to pay for it? Minnesota's Insulin Safety Net programs got you covered. If you have less than a 7-day supply of insulin, you can get a 30-day refill for just $35 at any Minnesota pharmacy. Go to mninsulin.org today, print out the application, complete the form, and just take it in to your pharmacy. Go to mninsulin.org.